Assalamu alaikum everyone. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. As-salatu was-salam ala Rasulillahi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Welcome everyone to today's ISNA-CISNA Virtual Education Forum series titled Engaging Elementary and Middle School Students in Arabic and Quran Class with Interactive Lessons. My name is William White. I am the Board Secretary for the Council of Islamic Schools in North America. CISNA and ISNA exist to support the growth of our Islamic schools and provide resources, especially during these challenging times. Please consider supporting CISNA and ISNA to help us continue to provide the unique resources you need. Inshallah, we are planning on continuing with these monthly events on topics such as legal issues facing schools and other key topics. One of the great resources we have been providing in our regular webinar series with experts in the field of education is focused on Arabic and Quran instruction. And today we are joined by Sister Dalia Eldeeb. Sister Dalia holds an ijaza with sanad of Quran recitation according to the narration of Hafs upon Imam Asim. She published a series of Islamic studies books for elementary students and has presented in a number of educational forums and workshops for professional development of Quran teachers in the United States, as well as in Cairo, Jeddah, Dubai, and Turkey. Currently, she is the director of Ahl Quran Academy and of the Hifz program at Bayan Academy of Tampa, Florida. She is also the chairperson of the Nooraniya Training and Certification in the United States and affiliation with the Furqan Group for Quran Education in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. And in addition to the webinar that we're hosting today, Sister Dalia also hosted an amazing webinar on April 10th, which was very well received about effective instruction for early childhood Arabic lessons. You could check out today's webinar and our past webinars at our website, www.cisnausa.org. For the highest quality experience, we will keep the microphones muted for everyone else throughout the webinar. However, please feel free to post any questions you have in the chat box. This is being monitored actively, and we will aim to allow time at the end of the webinar for a Q&A session, inshallah. Once again, this session will be recorded, inshallah, and posted on our website if you would like to view it again or share it with anyone else. Sister Dalia, may Allah reward you for your willingness to be with us today. During today's webinar, you can expect a practical and insightful experience, even with live students joining to demonstrate. Thank you so much for all of your effort in preparing for this, and we're all really looking forward. So let's go ahead and start with your presentation.
Barakallah feekum, jazakumullah khairan. I'm going to go ahead now and share my screen, inshallah, with everyone. So tell me if you can see my screen. Very good, alhamdulillah. So we're in an Arabic class, and our goal, inshallah, to engage our elementary and middle school students. So today, inshallah, there will be a demonstration. Some students will be involved in it. We're going to have some vocab acquisition practice, shapes, colors, commonly repeated words from the Quran. We're going to try to have some reading with the preschoolers, reading comprehension. Inshallah, as much as the time allow us, tackling grammar and word morphology. I think this is usually something that is not user-friendly for Arabic teachers. Kids find it difficult, and alhamdulillah, we found a way to make it appealing and easy for kids. For someone like me, it's really important to tackle these aspects of the Arabic language, the Nahu and the Sarf, because my goal for my Arabic program is Arabic to understand Quran. And if you ask yourself, where does the meaning come from in Arabic? You can say root words. This is why we introduced some commonly repeated words, and we have them familiar with the root words. You can say context, you can say picture, you can say a lot of things, but you will need eventually to say word morphology, because a great emphasis and a great benefit comes from learning what is a prefix and what is a suffix in Arabic when it's added mean, and also what is the pattern of harakat. How can it help me understand the word? And it's beautiful in this language. It follows rules, it follows forms that you can identify and repeat and reproduce and use to decode hard words. Those of you who know the Arabic language and are familiar with the Quran, they know that when you can say one word and it doesn't actually translate to one word in English. If you say, for example, خلقناكم, you will say this means we have created you. So one word in Arabic can be decoded into a sentence when you know the word morphology. So this is the sarf and why I'm interested in teaching it. And the i'rab, this is something that is not in any other language, modern language, as far as I know. It used to be in all languages, I would believe. But this is when the ending of the word changed to reflect its job in the sentence. So this is another way to infer a meaning from the grammar of the word. I'll use the word grammar for ease, but it's not grammar. Arab is not grammar. There's nothing equivalent to Arab in English, but it's a grammatical term. And with the help of our students today, maybe inshallah we'll be able to understand how the Arab, understanding the Arab can serve the understanding of the Arabic language. Just may Allah bless the time. Teaching Arabic to speakers of other language, when you target certain kafa'at, these kafa'at or these proficiencies that you would like to see the kid mastering are listening, simply listening, al-istima', speaking, al-tahadduth, being able to use the language and talk, reading, and writing. And when we speak reading and writing, we usually mean first literacy, just being able to decode the symbols of the language and read them and write them. And then we go to a higher level when we talk about reading and comprehension, when you talk about writing composition and so on. So this is more or less, okay. Today I'll try to follow one of the models of teaching. It's called the Ppu model. Who's familiar with the Ppu model? P stands for presentation. The second P stands for practice, and then use. Is anyone in the audience familiar with that? Do you see any hands up, sister?
I do see some hands up, yeah.
Okay, do you want to call on someone?
It's, let's see, I don't know if I am able to do that.
Is any Bayan teacher there? Sister Noor, Sister Asma Zain, Sister Dina, Sister, or any hands, that's all. Go ahead, sister.
I'm going to, okay, I'm going to allow them to unmute themselves because I don't know which teacher would want to speak. So sisters, if there's anyone who'd like to say something, please go ahead and unmute yourself and you'll be able to talk.
Okay, inshallah, if you don't mind. So, assalamu alaikum. Alaikum salam. Who do I have with me? Sister?
This is Fuzia Fatawi from Alam Academy, Georgia.
How are you, Sister Sophia? Are you familiar with the Ppu model of designing the class time and so?
Okay, I think it's like presentation. It's you present like the material in front of the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And then like, because some teachers, they hang like, you know, the materials on the wall at the beginning of the year. And then they talk about it. But like this one, it's like present it first, then practice it with the kids, and then you hang it and you use it.
Okay, so the right flow is that you go from presentation to practice first before you ask them to use. In many classes I've seen two of these only represented in the class and the third is absent. Most of the time, teachers present by either writing on the board, having a PowerPoint, talking, whichever way they present the information. And then they go right away and ask the kids to show that they understood by giving them whether formative assessment or even summative assessment. Many times I heard the teacher to say, I explained so well, I gave them PowerPoint, I had this and this and that, and it was really clear, everything was clear on the board. And when I tested them, I didn't find that they grabbed the, I said, because you're missing something in between, sister. What did she miss here? The practice, right, sister? She missed the practice. She missed giving the children the opportunity to over and over practice what she said to them and what she needs to teach them from skills. The other mistake also would be to keep teaching about the language, to do the presentation, to allow them to have hands-on and computer games and many types of activities to practice and master the piece of information she's giving, but it stops here. And they don't get to actually use this piece of information and these skills in a practical way, in something that they would need to use it, whether in understanding the Quran they read, whether in making a conversation, whether in writing a piece of writing, writing composition, answering certain questions. So they keep learning about the language, but they don't learn how to use it. Okay, so inshallah, this is the model that is like more ideal, is that you present, practice, and help them use and demand that they use the information within the same classroom. Do we really have time to do all this in one classroom? You must do this in one classroom, and this is why you must target goals that are achievable. Be realistic about your skills, right? Smart skills, smart skills. So your skills should be measurable, and they should be accessible, and they should be mindful of the time. You should be mindful of the time. Smart skills, fine. So the first component would be the top triangle, which is, who can guess what would this be? I only viewed 3, and then you're gonna see 4 here. So what is this top small triangle would be? It's the introductory activity. So you have the introductory activity as part of the presentation. And in presentation, you see that the size of the teacher is dominant and the student is more or less receiving. And then you move to the next part, and you have the practice phase, where the student, every time someone is admitted, my mouse freezes, I'm sorry. So hopefully people will, whoever wants to join will join and would be, okay. So your second phase is the practice phase, and you see that the student size is evident here, but the teacher is still with them. And then you see the end, the use, the student is the major component here. What are these 2 arrows doing up here is CCQ and ICQ. What is CCQ and ICQ? When you move from the presentation to the practice phase, you will need to ask a CCQ, comprehension, checking on comprehension question. So the CCQ would be a question, not did you understand? It would be a question to assess if they understood what you presented in a way that is really checking for their understanding. While you are doing the practice phase, you need to do, this went a little bit down, further down than it should be. It should be just at the T and S interaction phase, where you get to ask the question, instruction comprehension questions. Do you understand what is asked from you now? When we break into groups, what are you going to be doing? Yes, properly. And then after you do that, what are you going to be doing? Checking that they understood what is asked from them, the instructions that's given to them. So this is why it's called ICQ, instruction comprehension question. And this lies here, actually not at the end. Do you want to see practically how you would change this again, put it in the right spot? This is my animation here. Does everybody see my screen, or I need to renew share screen?
Yes, we can see it.
So you see the animation numbers?
Yes.
Very good. See, this is what I'm doing. This is the PowerPoint I'm using. At the end of the presentation, I'll show you this empty PowerPoint. It's a template PowerPoint. I meant to take this one particularly. I'm not crazy about having kids playing in the background here, but I wanted to show you that I can grab any PowerPoint template and I can use it for my presentation. And you can use that for your students as well. And I just added some, my presentation, and I made some animation. See those arrows here? If I pull this up here back, it will bring this arrow and the ICQ to its proper place. Here. I pulled it too much further down. So how do I do this? Animation. Choices of animation. These are the animation choices I have here. Can always add more animations. When you want to add more animation, you have many choices. One of the choices was to motion path, make a motion path. I just took a straight line to bring my CCQ with the arrow down. I can make it an arch, a loop, anything, right? You can have your stuff bounce and do a lot of things, okay? Can we go back to so, and we are done with this one. And we move to the next slide, inshallah. This is the, again, the Ppu model. And who can help me? What is step 1? You give an introductory activity. What is step 2? You present your lesson. What is step 3? You ask a question, CCQ, comprehension checking question, to make sure that he understood. And then you have step 4, which is giving them the chance to practice with activities that you prepared. And then during doing that, when you're going to break them into groups and have them further practice, you need to ask an ICQ, which is instruction comprehension question. Did he understand your instructions, and make sure he did? And then your final stage would be, you see it up here, number 5, that he can use whatever skills and whatever vocab, whatever piece of knowledge he learned. Okay, so أنا أحب العربية لغة القرآن. ماذا عنكم؟ هذه طفلة. This is one of my students. She also تحب العربية. طيب, I just need to make sure that I shared computer sound. And please, if you don't hear me, tell me we don't.
هل لعبتم لعبة الليدو؟
So is the video audible? I mean, you can hear it? Alhamdulillah.
Yes, we can hear you.
She's asking, did you play the Lido game before?
هل لعبتم لعبة الليدو أو بينجو أو البحث عن الكنز أو علي بناءك؟ تصوروا أن تلعبوا هذه الألعاب في فصل اللغة العربية.
She's basically naming some games, and she's saying, imagine if you would play these games in the Arabic class. Oh, hold on. Imagine that you make those games, then you play them in your Arabic class.
بل تصوروا أن تصنعوا هذه الألعاب ثم تلعبوا بها في الفصل. كذلك فعلنا في هذا العام في فصلنا مع أستاذة داليا إلديب، وهذه صورتنا مع الألعاب التي صنعناها بها.
This is what we did this year, and this is our picture with the games that we made. This was not this year, this is a previous year, and she's going to show us the picture.
أريني الصورة لو سمحتي. ما شاء الله. ما شاء الله.
So what was this? This was use of language. She has mistakes, right? But alhamdulillah, for her age and for her being in the US, is alhamdulillah really something that I was happy to see. Now we're gonna start greeting our students, inshallah. So do I have Noor, Abdul Sattar, Abdullah, Alvi, and Raya Saleh among the audience? If I have also Leen, Abdul Majid. So I would ask the audience to please, everybody close your video camera except for the students. So students, keep your videos on, inshallah, so that the host will recognize you and give you the. So sister, I see some sisters still. I see your video. So can we focus on having only the videos of the students on? So close your cameras, please, everybody in the audience. And we're gonna only have the students have their cameras on.
Sister Dalia, you can ask if your students, they can unmute themselves.
Okay, so can we go, Noor Abdel Sattar, sister, I see Sister Intisar, I see your video. So, so sisters, if you close your videos, inshallah, we'll be able to see the students on one screen. Sister from, you're showing only video participants, sister? So you have an option that says show non-video participants, and you can make that show video participants only. On the dots on the right side, the 3 dots on the right side, you can choose to show us only participants. So I'm going to have only Sister Sophia and the students. Okay, I see Lean, mashallah.
I can close mine so you have all your students.
It's okay. I still see some adults. So adults, please watching the presentation, can you please close your videos so that only students will show? Very good, I can see now Dania as well. See Abdullah Albi, mashallah. Do we have Abdul Sattar family? Mariam and Noor Abdul Sattar? Unmute yourself, students, unmute yourself. Abdullah is unmuted. Dania, you should be unmuted as well. So here I will stop sharing screen for a second. Assalamu alaikum kids, how are you?
Good, alhamdulillah.
Are you ready to go, inshallah? I see still a picture of one adult, sister. It just
Are we
says
missing anyone,
Source
sister?
icon. It's still missing some of the students here.
Okay, I'm going to admit all for some people that are still in the waiting room at this
Yes,
point. So give them
same
the
they are
update. Okay,
students.
here we
Yes,
go.
because I told them to join at 12:45.
Okay.
So, and there's a sister, a teacher probably with an iPhone. If you can please close your camera.
People who are just joining us, we've asked all adults to close their videos so that we're able to get the children on video that have just joined us. So please comply.
So
Thank
only students, inshallah, keep your videos on and unmute your sounds. Abdullah, are you ready? Lynn, are you ready? So I still don't know where is Noor of the Sattar. She's the K4 student that I wanted to be working with now.
Perhaps call her out again. Maybe she just came in, Sister Dalia.
Okay. Okay, fine. I will start with Abdullah. And Lean, you can help Abdullah if you wish, inshallah. So Abdullah, do you see my screen, Habibi? How old are you, ya Abdullah? كيف حالك يا عبد الله؟ How old are you حبيبي؟ كم عمرك؟ 4 5 عبد الله يلا نقرأ يا عبد الله هيا نقرأ حبيبي. ماذا ترى؟ كاف كسرة. يلا يا عبد الله حبيبي اقرأ. كاف كسرة.
وين السكرين؟
تفضل يا عبد الله حبيبي. Make the sound. كاف كسرة. Give me the sound. Lean, can you show him the first one so that he can? Yes. كاف كسرة كي. Now. تا فتحة. Raise your voice, Habibi. MashaAllah. Abdullah is 4 years old, turning 4 years old, actually, Mom. Did he turn 4 or not yet, Mom? Yes or no? Did he turn 4?
No, not yet.
Not yet. He is 3 and something. Ta fatha, Habibi. Give me the sound. Ta fatha. Excellent. And this is alif. I can't ask you for its sound. And what about this one, last one? Ba dhammatin. What does this say? Yalla ya Abdul. Bun. Very good. MashaAllah. طيب. Hafsa, are you next to him?
Yes.
You can help him, Habibati. You can say the sounds with him so that he's encouraged. Yalla. Abdullah, stay on the screen, Habibi. Yalla, we're going to read this word together, ya Abdullah. Yalla. We're going to make the sound of what you see. Yalla. Yalla, Abdullah. Good job. Yalla, Abdullah. Yalla, Habib. Now.
We don't see the screen. We don't see any words on the screen.
You don't see any words on the screen?
No.
So, it's only them or everybody doesn't see words on the screen? I am sharing a screen, Habibti, with letters on it.
Can't see anything.
No, we don't see it.
See the screen.
You see it or you don't?
We don't.
Now we can. Now we.
Okay, let me just update the share screen one more time. So Abdullah, so what were you saying after me, man? You're super duper.
Now I see it.
Something that you can see. Now you see it? Very good. Inshallah. You still see it?
Yes.
You still see the screen? Now, yalla, let's read the green letter, al-akhdar. Huh? Ki? Yalla, Habib. I want only the sounds. Ki, and then, look at the screen, Habibi. Look at the screen. Okay. Ta, fatha, alif, sukun, ta. Let's put them together. Kita. Kita. Very good. And the next one?
Kitabun.
صحيح حبيبي ما شاء الله. اقرأ. كتاب. Keep your eye on the screen يا عبد الله.
Kitabun.
صحيح. مرة. Keep your eye on the screen يا حبيبي. Read again. أحسنت حبيبي. One last time. مرة أخرى ها.
Kitabun.
كتاب. كتاب. هذا كتاب. هذا كتاب. هيا نقرأ. هذا كتاب. ما لون الكتاب؟ ما لون الكتاب يا دنيا؟
أحمر.
نعم، هذا كتاب أحمر. يلا يا عبد الله. هذا كتاب أحمر.
كتاب
أحمر. أنت حبيبي. طيب. أي يلا يا لينا, can you help me with this one? همزة فتحة يا سكون.
همزة فتحة يا سكون أي. نون فتحنا أين.
أين. أين.
أين.
أين. أين. ما معنى أين؟
Where.
صحيح حبيبتي. يلا يا دينا continue. عبد الله. Are you still with us? يلا حبيبي. أين اقرأي يا لين. أين
أين الكتاب. أين
الكتاب على الطاولة. أين الكتاب؟ أين الكتاب يا لين؟ الكتاب
على الطاولة.
أحسنتي. الكتاب على الطاولة. أحسنتي يا لين. This would be enough for this demo. For this particular one, there is other things that they can see, Turab, Kitab, and other things. But I will exit this one, and I will start another PowerPoint. Because I just want to direct everybody with this. Thank you very much, Habibi. Lin and Abdullah just read to us words and sentences, and eventually they were able to use the information they learned. And here the use was in the form of reading a text and comprehending what it means and answering the question. Okay. Now this is, of course, this is a very, very mini lesson. Each one lesson should take you 45 minutes. We're trying to do 2-3 minutes per lesson to just get sample of lessons. Okay, Dania, and I want to do the shapes. من يريد أن يتعلم الألوان والأشكال؟ Is my screen visible to you?
Yes, it is.
ما شاء الله. من يريد أن يتعلم الألوان والأشكال؟ يلا يا لينا, help me. Do we have Noor? Do we have Noor? K4? Do we have Noor Abdul Sattar? Noor, I miss you. I know you're on. I know you're sitting next to your sister. I miss you, Noor. The thing with the K4 is that they are too shy. MashaAllah. So Abdullah did a great job. But maybe Lin can help me then. لين. الأشكال. ما معنى أشكال يا لين؟
Shapes.
صحيح. Did you know the word أشكال before, or you just looked at the PowerPoint? ما معنى أشكال? You know it before? You have a good teacher. Sister Hanan is your teacher. Fine. حبيبة قلبي, you agree with me. والألوان. ألوان.
Color.
صحيح. أحسنتي حبيبتي. طيب. الآن الأشكال والألوان. هذا أحمر. هذا لون أحمر. عبد الله, stay with us حبيبي. أحمر. أحمر. عيدي معي يا لين. بسم الله. ما هذا اللون يا لين؟
هذا هذا اللون الأحمر.
أحسنت يا لين. عبد الله. أحمر. عبد الله, stay with us. أحمر. Very good. أحمر. أخضر. أخضر. لين. أخضر.
أخضر.
أحسنت يا عبد الله. أحسنت يا عبد الله. أحمر. أخضر. right? وأزرق.
أزرق.
أحسنت حبيبي. أزرق. من يعرف أحمر؟ help me يا عبد الله. ها؟
أحمر.
أخضر.
أخضر.
أزرق.
أزرق.
أصفر.
أصفر.
أصفر. أصفر. لون الشمس. أصفر. ساعديني يا لين.
أحمر. أحمر. أخضر. أحمر. أزرق. أزرق. أصفر. أصفر.
أحسنت.
أسود.
أسود. ما شاء الله يا لين. أسود. عبد الله. أسود. أسود. وأبيض.
أبيض.
أبيض مثل البيضة. أبيض.
أبيض
أسود
أسود أسود
أبيض.
أبيض.
ما شاء الله. Abdullah, someone is telling you, yeah, Abdullah, right? Is someone telling you the answers? Is Hafsa telling you the answers? Yes or no?
No.
MashaAllah, you're so good, baby. Yalla, let's go again. Huh?
أحمر
صحيح.
أحمر
ها
أخضر أحمر أزرق أزرق أصفر أصفر أسود أسود أبيض أبيض
برتقالي.
برتقالي برتقالي.
لون البرتقالة، أنا أحب البرتقالة. برتقالي. زهري.
زهري.
لون الزهرة. لون الزهرة. الزهرة لها رائحة جميلة. زهرة. زهري. زهري.
Dalia, I'm sorry to interrupt. Do you mind taking questions as they come in, or do you want us to wait?
I think we should wait because we have a part for the questions, right? After Salah, inshallah.
Yes, I just want to make sure that they're still going to.
If you can take note of the questions, it would be great, inshallah.
Okay.
Jazakallahu khairan. So, let's continue. One more time. برتقالي.
برتقالي.
زهري.
زهري. زهري.
يلا ساعديني يا لين، ساعدني يا عبد الله.
أحمر
أحمر
أخضر
أخضر
أزرق أزرق أصفر أصفر أسود أسود أبيض أبيض برتقالي برتقالي
زهري.
زهري.
الله. الآن الأشكال. هذا شكل له 1 2 3 4 4. من أنت؟ أنا مربع. عبد الله. هذا شكل. يلا يا عبد الله عد معي 1 2 3 4 مربع. من أنت يا صديقي؟ أنا المربع. لوني ما لونه يا لين؟ ما شاء الله. لين, can you do this again for me يا لين؟ يلا حبيبتي. من أنت؟ You pretend to be it. من أنت؟ من أنت؟ I'm sorry يا لين. من أنت؟ لين.
أنا مربع.
أحسنتي يا لين. ما لونك؟
لوني أخضر.
أحسنتي يا لين. ما شاء الله ما شاء الله. Who wants to participate? Who's here? Is Noor here? Noor, you want to participate? Who's here? Hafsa is here. Who wants to participate? Dania, who wants to participate? Lina, continue. حبيبتي Lin, continue till someone asks that I want to say it. يلا يا لين. Let's count حبيبتي.
أنا مثلث.
1 2 3. من أنت؟
أنا مثلث.
ما لونك؟
لوني برتقالي.
أحسنتي ما شاء الله. مربع.
مربع.
مثلث.
مثلث.
المربع له 4 أركان. المثلث له 3. 1 2 3. مثلث. أنا أعرف من يأتي الآن. صديقتي and من يعرف؟ يلا يا دينا، من أنت؟ يا دانيا، من أنت؟
أنا دائرة.
أنت دائرة، ما شاء الله. ما لونك؟
أزرق.
صاروا هدول ولا ما صاروا؟
أزرق. complete answer حبيبتي، الإجابة كانت.
ولا they decided to write.
من أنت؟ He looks like
أنا مستطيل.
ما شاء الله. who said that؟ لين؟ who said this؟ ما شاء الله. أنا مستطيل. ما لونك؟
لوني أصفر.
مستطيل أصفر. مربع أخضر. help me out.
مثلث
برتقالي. هذا مثلث برتقالي. وهذه دائرة. أزرق أو زرقاء يا لين؟
زرقاء.
Very good. If I say دائرة, I say زرقاء. If I say لون, I say أزرق. Excellent. You have a good teacher, Yelene, ما شاء الله. I'm sure Sister Hanan is with us. Good job, Sister Hanan. طيب, so that means you did the masculine and feminine colors. الله أكبر, ما شاء الله. طيب. وأنا مستطيل. يا حفصة، ما لون المستطيل؟ لوني أو لونه؟
لونه أصفر.
صحيح، لونه أصفر. أحسنتي حبيبتي، ما شاء الله. You can notice the use of the pronouns at the end, the attached pronouns. بيضة. بيضاوي. أنا بيضاوي. لين ساعديني يا لين. من أنت؟ أنا شكل بيضاوي. ما لونك؟
لوني أبيض.
أحسنتي. ومن أنت؟
أنا خماسي.
طيب يا لين. 1 2 3 4 5. شكل خماسي له 5 أركان. شكله مثل بيت السمكة. هذا شكل بيت السمكة.
نعم.
بيت السمكة؟ لا، ليس هذا شكل بيت السمكة. ماذا عن بيت الكلب؟ هل تعرفين كيف ترسمين بيت للكلب؟ هكذا يا لين. هذا شكل بيت الكلب. خماسي. خماسي. ما لونك؟ صحيح. ما لونك؟
لوني أسود.
ما شاء الله حبيبتي. أنا
مستطيل.
ما لونك؟
لوني أصفر.
نعم. من أنت؟ أنا شكل.
أنا بيضاوي.
أحسنتي. ما لونك؟
لوني أبيض.
أحسنتي. ومن أنت؟ يلا يا حفصة. شكرا يا لين. حفصة.
أنا خماسي.
ما لونك؟ أو ما
لوني
لونك؟
أسود.
أحسنتي حبيبتي، ما شاء الله ما شاء الله. من يعرف من هذه؟ من يعرف هذه؟ أنا نجمة. Is this نور؟ يلا يا نور. I want to hear your voice. Noor is a beautiful 4 years old, turning to 5. She's a very, very good student, ما شاء الله. يلا, let me hear your voice. لوني زهري. أنا نجمة. لوني. يلا يا لين. help me يا لين. من أنت؟
أنا نجمة.
ما لونك؟
لوني زهري.
يلا يا دانيا. من أنت؟
أنا قلب.
ما لونك؟
لوني أحمر.
قلب. يا دانيا، قلب واحد. If we have more than a قلب. جمع. What do you say? قلب? How do you say the plural for قلب حبيبتي? قلب واحد, قلبان, ثلاثة, and قلوب. Very good حبيبتي, ما شاء الله. But now who can tell me what is this? What is the shape? يلا, I'm gonna go quickly. Just say the answer. Don't wait for مربع أصفر. Don't wait for me. Let's try to beat me. مربع أصفر. If you know the answer, say it. يلا. What is the next one? مثلث. يلا حبايبي. مثلث أخضر. Very good. يلا حبايبي. دائرة برتقالي. أو أحمر برتقالي. ها.
مستطيل.
أحمر صحيح. ها شكل خماسي
برتقالي.
صحيح. هذا شكل
بيضاوي.
ولونه أخضر صحيح. وهذا
قلب أحمر.
وهذه
نجمة
أصفر أو صفراء؟ صفراء. أحسنتي يا لين ما شاء الله. صفراء is feminine. Very good ما شاء الله. But now who wants to match? Who's gonna do the match? يلا. Who's gonna do the match for me? ما معنى كلمة match? صل. ها. صل. أحمر. ما معنى أحمر؟ Where should I take it? أحمر صحيح. طيب أزرق. يلا يا عبد الله. صحيح ما شاء الله. أسود. I did it faster than you are. You guys are slow. يلا. برتقالي. صحيح ما شاء الله. نور, are you here? يلا يا نور, I want to hear your voice. Raya, is Raya Saleh here? Raya, يلا, let me hear your voice. Raya, is Raya here? Habibi, I cannot see your pictures because I'm minimizing the people and I'm enlarging my screen. So if you are here, Raya.
Sister Dalia, just wanted to remind you we're getting close to we're over 1 hour, so I know if the participants will have questions.
Inshallah. Okay. Who's gonna give me the Zahri?
Zahri pink.
Fine. أخضر.
Green.
أبيض.
White.
بسرعة. أصفر.
Yellow.
صحيح. طيب الآن الأشكال. أين المربع؟ مربع.
Square.
صحيح. مثلث.
Triangle.
دائرة.
Circle.
And مستطيل. And everybody, you get the idea. And then we are going to, what is the next one? It asks them, this is the use. Okay, so the teacher should ask the students now to draw. So this would be a way of showing that they understood what they did. Draw a triangle, color it, whatever, and then she asked the questions, and then they are supposed to give the responses. She can also add the color. ارسم نجمة لونها أحمر، ارسم نجمة لونها أسود، ارسم نجمة لونها أصفر وهكذا. So in this class they had enough practice, and they also had got to the end and showed us the use of this. Now we want some of the older kids. جزاكم الله خيرا حبايبي, the little ones. I don't know if Raya is still here or not, but I'm really so proud of you. We're gonna go to a very quick one. Alaikum assalam, habibi. If you wish to stay with us, you can stay. But most likely I'm gonna ask older kids now. So now so I want someone who was not introduced to. I'm not gonna take the time in practicing these, but I'm just gonna show you adults and how the kids respond to animated PowerPoints and how they quickly can learn from it as you saw ما شاء الله. هنا مفردات سورة الكهف. نحن نقرأ سورة الكهف كل يوم جمعة. من يعرف كيف تبدأ سورة الكهف؟ Do you have any older students sitting? يلا أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. من يقرأ بسرعة؟ من يقرأ بداية سورة الكهف؟ ها من معي؟
الحمد لله.
من هذا؟
أنا ريان.
ريان برجس؟ ريان؟
لا.
ريان ماذا؟
I'm not a student, so nobody was saying anything.
حبيب قلبي الله يرضى عليك. طيب. طيب الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا. أول سورة الكهف، ولكن هنا مفردات من سورة الكهف. As long as there's people entering the PowerPoint phrases. So هذا ما معنى هذا؟ يلا everybody can speak out right away. هذا means
this.
This.
طيب. الأرض.
The earth.
أي.
Which.
أيهم.
How much.
يلا focus يا دانيا because I'm gonna ask you. أيهم. We did أيو. Now we did أيو and then we have أيهم. What is أيهم?
Which of them?
صحيح. Yeah. So we have here حفصة, مريم عبد الستار, ليان صالح. If we have Maryam Najjar, if we have who did I forget? Layan. If we have Sophia, any of the older kids, any of the third graders, you can answer inshallah. ما معنى؟ ها أي.
Which.
ما شاء الله. ما معنى أيهم؟
Which of them? Which of them?
ما شاء الله. ما معنى هذا؟
This. This.
ما معنى الأرض؟
Earth.
ما شاء الله. ما معنى أحسن؟ هذه جديدة.
Better.
أيكم أحسن عملا؟ عملا.
Deeds.
صحيح. Very good يا دانيا ما شاء الله عليك. دانيا, did you watch this PowerPoint before? ما شاء الله. طيب أصحابه أو أصحابه. Companions, people of. طيب أصحاب الكهف. إن أصحاب الكهف. صحيح يا حفصة ما شاء الله عليكي. كانوا. They were. صحيح. ما معنى؟ يلا. عملا. Excellent. كانوا.
They were.
أحسنتي ما شاء الله. أحسن.
Better.
ما شاء الله. أصحاب.
People of.
ما شاء الله. Companions of, the people of. ما شاء الله. الفتية. Big word. What is the فتية?
The young man.
إنهم فتية آمنوا بربهم فزدناهم هدى. إلى.
Two.
Why is it green يا حفصة؟ هل هي اسم أم فعل أم حرف؟ صحيح ما شاء الله. عندنا color code رحمة.
Mercy.
Mercy. هل هذه الكلمة اسم أم فعل أم حرف يا دانيا؟
اسم.
اسم صحيح. Do you have any signs of the اسم in this word?
Because that had Dan on the.
Tanween. Okay. What else? It has another one.
There's a da.
صحيحة التاء المربوطة. أحسنتي. Mercy. أذن.
Ear.
ما معنى؟ ها؟
Ear. Ear.
أذن. Ear. ما معنى؟ الفتية. And you got the idea. I'm going to ignore this one. So this is vocab acquisition, vocab practice. Okay, we're going to go to another quick one here. Do I have, who do I have here? Can you please speak your name if I have any of the older kids? Do I have any of the older kids?
مدحة.
مدحة يلا يا مدحة. طيب مدحة معارج. Okay, very good. طيب let's do some صرف يا أولاد. Mariam, is Mariam Sahli here as well?
Yes, I'm here.
Type any of the older kids and you third graders, if you know also you can answer حبايبي إن شاء الله. طيب do you see my screen now? Do you see my screen now? Do you see the word قالوا on my screen?
Yes.
ما شاء الله. Now قالوا. فما معنى قالوا؟ أنا أعرف قال ولكن ما معنى قالوا؟ قالوا هل هي كلمة واحدة؟ قالوا ما معنى قالوا؟
They said.
طيب هذا الجزء لماذا هو برتقالي يا حفص؟ Because it's a verb. صحيح. I can hear your lips. طب what about the واو يا معارج or دانيا or any of the others؟ هذا الضمير اسم ولهذا هي أصفر الضمير اسم. طيب هل هو اسم معرب أم مبني؟ الضمير اسم معرب أم مبني يا معارج أو حفصة أو الضمير اسم معرب أم مبني؟ مبني. شكرا حبيبي. طب الآن أنت قلت قالوا بالعربية ده فعل ثم تدور الفاعل. الآن إذا أنت ترجمت للإنجليزية بماذا تبدأ يا معارج؟ هل تبدأ بالفعل أم بالفاعل؟ بالفاعل. Subject of the sentence comes first in English because هل عندك جملة فعلية بالإنجليزية يا معارج؟ هل في الإنجليزية مستعمل كثير الجملة الفعلية أم الجملة الاسمية؟ جرب. أنا أقول أحمد دخل. Translate to English.
أحمد entered.
أنا الآن أقول جملة فعلية. دخل أحمد. Translate to English.
أحمد entered.
Again, yes, because we don't have a verbal sentence here, right? In English, it's most of the time you're going to see the nominal sentence. This is why you start by putting the noun, the subject of the sentence, and then you say the verb. They said, okay? So this one, I'm not going to talk. You are going to help me. من يقرأ؟ يلا اقرأي يا مريم.
خلقناكم.
أنتي. طيب هيا نقسم الكلمة. أين الفعل؟
خلق.
من الفاعل؟
نا.
صحيح وهي ضمير متصل. ومن المفعول به؟ ما معناكم؟
like you.
صحيح. خلقناكم. الآن how can we translate this يا مريم? What should we start with? The فعل or the subject?
The subject.
صحيح. So نبدأ. We created you. Right? So how does this help you understand the Quran? You will see now. أنزلناه. Okay. أنزل. Who's willing to do this one? Na. Who's going to translate this one for me? كيف نبدأ؟ سبحان الله. ليس بها التطبيق. طيب التطبيق شفويا يا مريم. إذا أنا قلت خلقنا. إذا مثلا ولقد خلقنا الإنسان. ولقد خلقنا الإنسان. When you have the word الإنسان ولقد خلقنا الإنسان, you have a verb and you should have a doer, right?
Yes.
Is the word إنسان the doer?
No.
No, it's not the doer. In order to understand that, we have to go to this PowerPoint with Mariam. مريم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يلا يا مريم. الآن هل ترين الشاشة يا مريم؟ ماذا ترين على الشاشة؟
I don't see the screen. Now I see it.
أنواع الفاعل.
Okay, now I see it.
هل هل تستطيعين قراءة أنواع الفاعل؟
أنواع الفاعل: اسم ظاهر، ضمير مستتر، ضمير متصل.
نعم. الآن يا مريم ساعديني كي نعلم البنات الأصغر. ما هي أنواع الفاعل؟ ننظر معا إلى هذه الصورة. عندما نتكلم العربية أنت المخرج. المخرج. انظر إلى الصورة. ماذا ترى في الصورة؟ هذا مخرج. هناك فيلم موفي، والمخرج يعطي التنبيهات، وهو هنا يقول أكشن. وهذا هو كرسي المخرج. من يجلس على كرسي المخرج؟ أنت يا مريم، أنت المخرج. ما معنى مخرج؟ هل تعرفين الفعل من مخرج؟ هل هو خرج ولا أخرج؟
أخرج.
صحيح. لماذا خرج؟ أعطيني اسم الفاعل من خرج.
خارج.
واسم الفاعل من أخرج؟
مخرج.
صحيح. So من هو المخرج؟ Can you give them the word in English so that they understand it? المخرج?
The director.
Just to make sure that they understand it. So حين تتكلم العربية أنت المخرج. You decide how you want your sentences to go. You decide if you want to make it verbal sentence or nominal sentences. جملة اسمية or جملة فعلية. And you also decide what type of فاعل, doer, you want to put in your sentence. Let's see this. How does this work? خرج الأولاد من البيت. الأولاد خرجوا من البيت. أحمد خرج من البيت. يلا من يساعدني؟ أخ. أين الفاعل في أول جملة هنا؟ خرج الأولاد من البيت. من خرج؟ الأولاد. صحيح. هل نجد كلمة الأولاد هنا؟ نجدها، نقرأها. إذن الفاعل هنا اسم ظاهر. A manifest noun that we can see. الجملة الثانية الأولاد خرجوا. أين الفعل؟ خرج. أين نبحث عن الفاعل؟ قبل الفعل أم بعد الفعل؟
بعد الفعل.
بعد الفعل. أين الفاعل هنا؟ أنا لا أرى كلمة الأولاد. أين الفاعل؟ واو. صحيح. واو الجماعة. فما نوع الفاعل هنا؟ اسم ظاهر أم؟ صحيح. ضمير متصل. طيب الجملة الثالثة. عفوا. أحمد خرج من البيت. أين الفاعل؟
It's hidden.
It's a hidden what?
ضمير مستتر.
صحيح. hidden pronoun ضمير مستتر. أحسنت يا مدحة. excellent حبيبتي. طيب خرج الأولاد من البيت. الأولاد خرجوا من البيت. أحمد خرج من البيت. هنا الفاعل اسم ظاهر الأولاد. هنا الفاعل بعد الفعل ليس هناك اسم. ليس هناك اسم ظاهر. هناك ضمير متصل. وهنا ضمير مستتر. أحمد خرج هو من البيت. الآن عبر عن الصورة. يلا يا مريم عبري عن الصورة. ماذا ترين في الصورة؟ أعطيني جملة حبيبتي.
ذهب الرجلان إلى المطعم.
صحيح. I called Mariam in the morning and I asked her to give me the sentences and I already pre-wrote the sentences in the PowerPoint. ذهب الرجلان إلى المطعم. Very good. يلا يا مريم. ما نوع الفاعل هنا؟ ممكن تعملي لي إعراب؟ من يعرب؟ يلا. مدحة أعربي يا مدحة. ذهب
فعل ماضي مبني على الفتح.
الرجلان
فعل مرفوع بال ألف لأنه
صحيح.
جمع.
لأنه
مثنى.
صحيح. إلى معارج.
حرف جر مبني على السكون.
المطعم
اسم مجرور بكسرة.
صحيح. هذه طريقة مريم قالت بها الجملة. الآن يا مريم أنت المخرج، غيري الجملة يا مريم. أعطيني جملة أخرى.
الرجلان ذهبا إلى المطعم.
أنت الرجلان ذهبا. I'm sorry أنا I took them to the masjid instead of the مطعم. This word is المطعم. الرجلان ذهبا إلى المطعم. طيب يا مريم من الفاعل هنا؟ أنا بعد كلمة ذهب لا أرى الرجلان، فمن الفاعل هنا؟
ألف.
الألف وهي ضمير
متصل.
صحيح أحسنتي. طيب أعطيني جملة أخرى حبيبة. ماذا ترين في الصورة أيضا؟
سلم الرجل الأول على الرجل الثاني.
صحيح. طيب سلم الرجل you have the فاعل sitting there. I don't want the فاعل to sit there. I want ضمير مستتر. How can you do that?
الرجل الأول سلم على الرجل الثاني.
صحيح أحسنتي. So سلم نقول فعل ماضي مبني على الفتح، والفاعل what can we say يا معارج؟ أين الفاعل هنا؟ سلم. Is معارج here or he went for prayer ظهر because معارج doesn't postpone صلاة. يلا يا مريم. ضمير مستتر. أحسنت يا حبيبتي. وهنا نفهم لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم. This is the use of this piece of information. يا دانيا. What is the فعل? دانيا Alvi. I'm going to try this. You are in the 3rd grade and you have not been introduced to this. But you listen to us and I think inshallah you understood it. لقد. This is a حرف يا دانيا and then after it comes what? خلقنا. This اسم الفعل. خلق اسم الفعل. صحيح يا فعل. And the فعل needs the doer of the فعل. Is the إنسان the doer? Or there is another doer here? ما معنى خلق؟
He created.
صحيح حبيبتي. Does this here say he created or is saying خلقنا?
We created.
Very good حبيبتي. Here is your doer, the we, the attached pronoun, right? And then the إنسان would be the object of the verb. مفعول به. And this is how when you read this, you will never understand that you are saying that the man created anything. You're saying that Allah, نحن, we, the king is speaking, he created al-insan, right? And so on. طيب. Our final PowerPoint here. Bismillah. I know that Sister Huda started introducing you to Arab, 3rd grade, I think just this week. But I am not sure if you are still familiar with this. How many classes you took about the Arab, Habibi? Are you doing it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or just this week?
I think this is
just this week? Okay. Then Mariam and Madha, can you help me, inshallah?
Okay.
Inshallah. إعراب الأسماء. حالات الإعراب. Who can help me with حالات الإعراب? مريم and Madha. يلا الاسم is either going to be what?
مرفوع منصوب ومجرور. مجرور.
مرفوع منصوب ومجرور. الاسم مرفوع منصوب ومجرور. هل تعرفين بعض الوظائف? Why would the اسم be مرفوع sometimes, منصوب sometimes, مجرور sometimes? What does this say? مرفوع منصوب مجرور. Is this the job of the word or the state of mind the word would be in, the grammatical state, or is this a sign that it will show at its end? You know, Yadania, when kids like you stand in a line, if I assigned you the line leader, that's your job, al-wazifa. How would you feel about that?
Happy.
That's your state of mind. That's like for the word, that would be the word state of i'rab. But they don't have the word happy. They have the word marfu' when they feel so puffed and important. or mansoob when they are okay, or majroor when they feel blue and they're so miserable, because usually there's a harf jar before them, right? So words also have feelings based on their jobs in the sentence. And when you're happy, Adania, what do you do with your face? Can I tell looking at your face that you're happy?
Yes.
Are you going to be crying or smiling or frowning, or what do you think? Smiling. Words don't smile, Adania, but they do something. They show us something at the last letter. They show us fatha, kasra, dhamma, the typical signs of i'rab. And from that, I will know if she's happy marfu', it will have a dhamma at the end. If she's okay, mansoob, she will have a fatha at the end. If she's, I'm not feeling so good, I'm feeling blue, majroor, then it will show you kasra at the end, right? Now, give me jobs, some jobs. Danya, as much as one class you took with Sister Huda, you should be able to give me one job that makes the word marfu'.
The line leader?
Habibti, that's the job of the kids. What about jobs of words in the sentence? If you have a jumla ismiya, what is the most important word in jumla ismiya? Who can help her from her grade, third grade? Layan.
ابتدأ and خبر.
The mubtada and the khabar. Very good. The mubtada and khabar, both of them are important. They are marfu'. Older kids can tell me more quickly. Yalla, try to beat me, Malha and Mariam. What are the words that give marfu'? This has unmuted herself and there's a background noise. Please mute. Malha, give me the rest of the marfu' state, Habibti.
فاعل خبر إن اسم كان نائب الفاعل صفة and اسم معطوف
and so on. So what about the mansoob? اسمه إن
خبر كان حال.
حبايبي, keep me before I put the answer. Huh? What else can be mansoob? We have فعل and
مفعول به.
مفعول به, for example, and the adverb of time and place. What about those? What are they called?
ظرف زمان and ظرف مكان.
And so on, right? Nat and the sifa are followers, as we know. What about the majroor? What makes the ism majroor?
إليه.
مضاف إليه and ism after harf. Do you want to play now? Start. This is a summary of the ism marfu'. This is a summary of the ism mansoob. And you notice that I repeated nat and the ism ma'tuf in all of them because these are followers. Nat means adjective, you know that, my class know that, and the adjectives would follow. And ism ma'tuf is after harf atf, and it would just follow. Now we have mubtada. Dania can answer this question as much as she knows. Dania, where should I take the mubtada? Into marfu' state or mansoob state or majroor state? Quickly. Excellent answer, ya Dania. MashaAllah. Fine. These balloons are for you. Al-hal. Yalla ya Matha or Maryam or any of the older kids. Very good. You have to try to beat me because I'm going to go very fast. Al-mudaf ilayh.
مجرور.
Very good. What about this one?
مرفوع.
Marfu'. What about this one?
منصوب.
خبر كان is mansoob. Very good, mashallah. What about this one?
مجرور.
Majroor. Excellent. Even Daniel learned that now, mashallah. خبر إن.
مرفوع.
صحيح. Very good, Maryam, mashallah. طيب, what about اسم إن? منصوب. If you don't say it fast, I'll beat you. Huh? What about نائب الفاعل?
مرفوع.
Excellent, mashallah. What about مفعول به?
منصوب.
Excellent. What about فاعل?
مرفوع.
فاعل is the doer يا دنيا, and he will be just as important as مبتدأ and خبر, and he will be ظرف زمان. Quickly.
منصوب.
Excellent. What about the اسم كان?
مرفوع.
I beat you. Okay, طيب. What about ظرف مكان? Quickly.
منصوب.
منصوب. Very good. What about نعت?
All of them.
All of them. How am I going to do that? You know what? I found a trick in animation. How do you like that? It went to all of them, okay? I'm not going to go for the rest of the PowerPoint. I had another interesting PowerPoint called Khulasatul A'rab, but I don't think there's time for it.
Mashallah, Sister Dalia, this has been wonderful. We have lots of participants who are asking for the PowerPoints and slides, and they have some questions for you. I hate to have you stop your presentation, but we only have about less than 15 minutes left. Can we go to questions, or is there something you'd like to?
So are we breaking it like originally we said we're going to break for Salah and come back for half an hour, or we're not doing that?
We had planned for 90 minutes altogether. So at 2 o'clock Eastern, our time would be up in terms of what the participants expected. So I'm wondering if we can answer some questions, and then if you want to stay on, anyone else any participants who'd like to stay on could stay on.
Sure. Inshallah. Then let me stop sharing screen.
And I have some questions from the chat if I can get started. One of the questions was about the animations.
Let me first, please, let me thank the students.
Sure.
And I wanted just one of them or some of them to read me something, just few ayahs from Surah Al-Hadid or something. Is Laya Laya Saleh on video? Laya Saleh? Because I told your mom that you will need a Quran book next to you. Do you have a Quran book next to you? Okay, Laya is not answering. Is Hafsa here? Sophia here? Is Hamza here? Do I have Sophia or Hamza? Quickly, Habaib. We want to conclude this with a few ayahs of the Quran. Do we have Sophia or Hamza? I don't know why I don't hear them. Subhanallah. Dania, would you like to read something, Habibti? Yeah, Habibti. From whichever surah you know. You're working on Tahrim al-an?
Yes.
You want to read from Surah Tahrim? Just 2 or 3 ayahs, Habibti. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها النبي لم تحرم ما أحل الله لك تبتغي مرضات أزواجك والله غفور رحيم.
وقف يا حبيبتي. حفصة أكملي يا حفصة.
فرض الله لكم تحلة أيمانكم والله مولاكم وهو العليم الحكيم.
جزاكم الله خيرا حبايبي, both of you. May Allah bless you and bless your family حبايبي and all your families. Lean, if you're still here, any of the students who participated, really جزاكم الله خيرا. Is Maryam Abdul Sattar here to complete the next ayah? Maryam Abdul Sattar? Sophia? Okay, then I will just thank you حبايبي and tell you جزاكم الله خيرا. Students, you can be dismissed inshallah. I'll see you in school. So proud of you, mashallah. تفضلي sister.
Thank you so much, and really, I want to thank on CISNA's behalf all the students who joined, and thank you, Sister Dalia, for arranging for them to be with us, because it really gives it a different kind of feel to have you actually teaching the students.
Of course, sister, this is like miniatures, and it's not like typical, and it's trying to cram things together. It should have been just one long lesson, and that's it. But I just wanted to give the teachers an idea of how there's no limitation to what the kids can learn. And please go ahead and raise your expectations, because this is what's going to bring them, inshallah, to understand the Quran. If you're teaching Arabic with this noble goal, in addition to communication with Arabic, inshallah.
Inshallah. So one of the questions is about the presentations that you were using just now. They're asking if these are all that you have created yourself, or did you get them from somewhere, and did you animate them yourself?
Okay, we create them ourselves, and if I can share screen now and then pull any one of you, if you want to go to PowerPoints on your computer, and you pull PowerPoints. Now I'm sharing screen to show you what I have. Bismillah. And it's not letting me share screen because I think I have so many people. Bismillah. Share screen. Share screen.
Yes, they're asking about the program that you're using, so that's what you're going to answer.
I wanted to show them this, if I can open share screen. Okay, now. For some reason, Khalas is not letting me share screen. I don't know why.
If you send it to me later, I can send it to the participants and on our CISNA list.
Inshallah. But I just wanted to have everyone, any of you, please open your, pull from the bottom icons in your computer, press on PowerPoint, the P on a red circle, and choose 2016 to, I don't know what version you have of PowerPoint. It would give you templates, will give you choices to use. And if you don't like any of them, you see something that says more themes on the right side with the red arrow. When you click on more themes, you can add in the search box the word children. This is what I entered, and you will have the same exact template that I have. Schoolyard. So if you have the word,
would you like to try again to share your screen? One more time, see if it will share.
Okay, I'll enlarge this, and I will, inshallah now it will, because now it unfroze. It seems like when someone exiting or entering, it makes it freeze on my end. Here now we can see it, inshallah. Can you see this?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, what I did is that I just clicked on this bottom down here that says P for PowerPoint, and I chose like this, and then I chose PowerPoint 2016, and when I click on it, are you still on my screen? You still see my screen? Do you still see my screen, sisters?
Yes, yes.
So you have the option of those PowerPoints. You don't like them, go to the right. You see this red on the right that says more options or more themes. You click on it. In the search box, you just enter the theme you want. If I entered here like schoolyard or something like that.
Where's the schoolyard?
School or schoolyard or children, right? I can put any theme I want to. I can put like I can put children.
Yeah.
I can put school. And then I ask him to search. He's going to give me a number of options. School, he gave me the certificate. Then let me go back to children.
So I think the question is also more about the Arabic that you're using, the PowerPoint, you know, is this something, and the question's about
Arabic program? Okay. So this is like a template PowerPoint. See how this is something you can use. How exciting is this for kids? Do you see what I have on the screen now?
Yes.
How exciting would this be? You would replace these images with whatever you want, and then you can teach your class. See, and this is a template. It's there for you.
Sister, we only see the one with all the templates on it.
You only see the one with all the templates on it. So that's with share screen. You have to always keep refreshing share screen. You share.
You should refresh.
Not you, I.
Okay.
Here. Now you see it? Yeah. So this is one that I just pulled, and I'm saying, see how interesting is this for the kids? And you can, all these images is something you can replace. When you do this, you would delete it, and when you click here where it was, you can pull a picture that you saved. I clicked here for the picture icon. It will ask me to choose from my pictures on my computer, or you can choose from internet, and I can choose any picture. If I want to put this like an angry face, I will just put this, and it will show here.
talk about young
Another picture, I remove it. I click on the picture icon. I choose a picture from my pictures, and I can have it here instantly. I remove the dog.
Assalamu alaikum, Sister Dalia.
Nah.
Can you show us just where is the icon that you went to the right and you put to choose not from insert. You didn't use insert, right?
طيب حضرتك تحكي على where did I get this PowerPoint ولا بتحكي على الصورة how do I insert the picture؟
على الصورة.
على الصورة هي الباوربوينت. لو أنا طلبت أزود أي باوربوينت عند حضرتك، لو أنا عايزة أخد شريحة أخرى جديدة بيطلع لي فيها خيارات فيها المنظر اللي حضرتك شايفاه ورا الصورة ده. هذا. I'll remove this picture so that you can see. هذا. Do you see this حضرتك؟ Picture. It says picture. Do you see this?
Yes.
Do you see this icon? It says picture on. So this is where you need to click. Click, and it will take you automatically to your pictures in your computer. Whatever pictures you stored, you can have it in a file to choose from it. I want a picture of a female doctor. I'll put the female doctor.
Yeah.
So you download the pictures before you.
You can open a fresh. Yeah, it's save you more time. I can open a fresh PowerPoint. I don't know if you see. I'm sorry, sisters, there is background noise. Here is this, for example, road trip. What do you, do I need to renew my screen again? I picked a different PowerPoint.
We can still see it.
And I will go to this slide, for example, this slide, and I want to replace this image. So I will remove it, and I will find underneath it the picture icon. I click on it, it takes me to my pictures, and I can choose from any file that I stored pictures in before, and I can put the picture. When you have a fresh PowerPoint with nothing, this is a pre-made PowerPoint. You can have a fresh PowerPoint, nothing on it. You still can do that. You still can do that. You can pick an empty PowerPoint. You want to see this? From the bottom.
If in the empty PowerPoint, if you want to store any for school, so you go insert and you choose the picture or somewhere else.
I'm sorry, sister. I'm sharing the wrong screen. One second. Do you see my screen now?
Yes, I see it.
Okay. Do you see PowerPoints, fresh PowerPoints? I'm going to choose PowerPoints.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Sister Dalia, I know everyone has these questions about the PowerPoints and so forth. I just want to make sure we're good with our time. Just a few more questions if I could ask, and we can maybe come back to this. I know
if you don't mind, I'm here already. I opened it, sister. I just going to show them. This is an empty PowerPoint, sisters, right? And it has new slides. The type of slides you can choose from when you click on new slide has many types. And many of them have this media. You can insert media. If you click on any of these, you have an option of a lot of media. You can insert video or sound, and you can insert pictures. This one has background noise. Please mute yourself. Here's the icon for pictures again. The same icon. You click on it, or you click on the video, or you click on a graph, or you click on whatever you want to bring, and you can bring it. Pictures, then it will take you to pictures. If you click document, it will take you to your documents. Whatever you want to bring to the PowerPoint, you can bring it.
Please mute the sound.
Then you save the PowerPoint. Take the PowerPoint, give it whatever name you want, and you save it. So for the next question, Fadali, sister.
Yes, there was a question about how to deal with large groups of students when you're teaching. When you have first or second graders.
Online or in class?
I think this is all about distance learning. So Yeah.
For our school, we have like the older kids like this. You saw the third graders, Dania and those kids. We teach the full class as it is. We have like actually almost 20 students in that class, 18 students, and they learn together at the same time in e-learning. And that's because they have been with their teacher the beginning of the year, mashallah, and they practice certain pattern of the class. She does what we're doing now here. She presents something, she practices something with them, and then she puts them into groups to work together and make use of what they practice. So in classroom, she allows them to wander around in the classroom and sit in pairs, wherever they want to sit, even on the floor. On Zoom, she just opens break rooms for them. And they are very responsible kids. They go into break rooms in 2s and 3s. And she would just go in and out from the break rooms, checking on them that they are reciting to each other, or they are giving each other examples of verbs and defining them, or whatever assignment she wants them to practice. For younger kids, what we did is that from second grade and down, for us, we split the class. We had the teacher shorten the teaching time and teach the group in 2 groups. For us particularly, teaching Quran, want to hear their pronunciation, want to correct their pronunciation. So we make classes of 6 to 8 students and we teach them. So the teacher, instead of teaching 2 hours, she would teach only 1 hour to each class, or 1 hour, 15 minutes. And then she would break them into smaller groups. This answered the question.
Okay, there's another, someone had asked, what is the way, they like the way that you coded the parts of speech for the Arabic words. And the question was, why did you change the colors for the rest of the words?
Why did I change the color? Or why did I not change the colors?
What it said, the person typed it, I like the way encoding the parts of speech for the Arabic words. I have a question, why did you change the colors for the rest of the words? Now, this is a while
I'm not sure what you are, which words particularly you're talking about, but when we teach these PowerPoints that you saw today, they were prepared in, I would say, an hour and a half this morning. And I was just like bringing examples from here and there. So if I didn't get a chance to color words or so, that's because just like I wanted you to get the idea. But when we present them, when they are younger, we strictly stick to the color code. As they grow, we remove the colors altogether. Colors, they have the concept rigid. We elected to do the fi'al orange because it's warm, it's action, and the ism yellow and the harf green, and this helped them a lot in sorting. From kindergarten, our students can sort if this is ism or fi'al or harf. And so the owl things, like we have games like that when they get to move the word to put it, is it ism, is it harf, or is it fi'al? They have those physically when they were in class also. Games that they can do that. When they learn their vocab, we always like couple it with what makes them get, this is a meaning. Is it ism or fi'al? This is one part of the meaning. We present the vocab with هذا هذه if it's an ism, and this way they learn it as masculine and feminine as well. So many games at the same time. And when we present the action verb, we present it in a way that act it. So I give them like dakhala, and then he will act it, shariba, and he will act it, and so on.
Is it all right if I share your email address with the audience? They're all there.
Sure, inshallah.
Okay. All right, then I will share
some
that.
of those PowerPoints that I presented, I can send it to you, sister, if you wish to forward, inshallah. And the idea was that just like kids can handle grammar. You saw how can they handle grammar, right?
Right.
They handle it very comfortably. If it's just introduced properly, they can handle it, inshallah. And there's no understanding for Arabic language without understanding grammar and word morphology. All the systems of teaching Arabic as a second language, they miss this point when they copy the model of Spanish and of English and then they instruct the Arabic teachers, don't teach grammar, don't teach so. Kids like it. It's the math part for them of Arabic, and they will not really understand Quran without having a good grasp on grammar and word morphology. Do you have another question, sister? They asked about the font. What type of font I use is called ME_Quran. I think in our previous workshop, sister, I sent the Sister Hanan Dahmani sent the font. You can share it again if you wish. I can ask Sister Hanan to resend the font. And I think also we shared some PowerPoints last time. I can just look through my emails and find it and resend it to you again, Sean.
So to all the participants, we will post the slides and the recordings on the CISNA website, and I will send an email through ISN and through all the CISNA, the contacts that I have. If you don't already receive emails from CISNA, then you can type your email address in the chat box, and I'll make sure that you're on our list. I think I hate to stop this. I know people have a lot of questions, and there's so much interest in the PPU. But just to be respectful of everyone's time, Brother William, if you want to close out, inshallah.
So we can't stay?
I guess what I'd like to do is officially close it out, and you can do that. And then if people would like to stay on and chat, we can keep the Zoom room open for a while.
Yes, if teacher Dalia will stay.
Sister Dalia, that's up to you.
So Sophia, if it's okay with you, I'll stay for like 15 more minutes, inshallah. And
thank you.
Some more questions.
Thank you.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and just say, just for the official close, Jazakumullahu khairan, everyone, Sister Dalia, for your time, for the students, for their willingness to participate live and actually show how this is done. It's really a pleasure to see new ideas and different ways of teaching Arabic and Quran. I think that as Islamic schools, many times we focus a lot on new teaching techniques for English or for math or for science, but we can never forget that a core aspect of what we're trying to do as Islamic schools is to teach Arabic and to teach Quran. So thank you so much for sharing that. And also your willingness to share those resources and your time so kindly with everyone else. And I think we should all make a dua, inshallah, that may Allah guide us, give us the patience to get through these difficult times, and also to be willing to share what it is that we know so that we can help each other. As we work together as an ummah, inshallah, we can do its best for our kids. And that is really why we do everything that we do. So thank you all very much for attending. And thank you again, Sister Dalia, if you're willing to stay a little bit after for Q&A.
Alhamdulillah, Rabban. Thank you very much.